I love your sweet song. Hey, fantastic. Goodness me. Oh, God. Hello. How are you? Oh, I'm a bloody sneezing fit. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, God. Bloody hell. Oh! Right, let's go for it. Oh, hello, Paul. On the floor, I was showing you. Well, that's pretty good. Well, we've got Jackson Bird. Oh, Jackson Bird. How you doing, man? What's his name? Who's this? Hey, Jebel, how are you doing? How are we? Oh, excuse me a second. Today my name is a bit, it's a bit, we've got a bit of a hating thing going on the last few days. Right on. How are we? How are we doing? Hey, Jose Suarez. Oh, cool. Well, to be honest, I was thinking of doing a clean-up stream. My Hey, this is Studio Flat is an absolute tip. I've been cleaning up today, but there's much work to do. Honestly, if you could feel my hair, it's so soft. It literally, oh my god. I got some of the old Johnson baby shampoo, and honestly, it's like old silky hair. Don't talk to me about laundry. Hey, who is this world? What's his name on Scarface? Victor Suarez. We want to fuck with Victor Suarez. beep, 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 boom, boom. So what are you up to then, Care Bear, apart from the chores? Never ending laundry, la 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 la. Wow, bloody hell, that jumped up a bit. 23 people, but will soon be 4. I'm full on psychic. Thanks for a like. Number 2, whoever you are. 21 people, 2 likes. Ooh, Wednesday. Hey James, how are you, mate? How are you doing? Thanks for the like. How are you? How's your live streams going, mate? Sorry I don't come in well, hardly ever. I'm just always on usually streaming. I'm busy doing something. So apologies for that one. I will try and jump into one. Well, what's been? Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm really good actually. I'm feeling pretty lucky to be fair. Really pretty lucky. Um, I've been in a real tough spot financially. Because I can't work at the moment due to my ongoing health, health issues. And then on top of that, where I live, well, I'm not going to go into it, but it's ridiculous basically the situation where I live. But yesterday, and you're Scottish James, Jamie. Do you want to be called James or Jamie or Jim? Jim lad. Wow, one. And then there was one of the best though. So who have we got? I reckon Care Bear's still here. Oh, two, but two. Care Bear's got. Yeah, so James, are you ever called Jamie, James, or Jim, or Jay, or Bob, Dave, Harry? What's your preferred name? Because I'm sure it says James, but then I'm sure I've seen it say Jamie. Am I right? I'm trying to get used to wearing these glasses. Oh, it's itching, man. Oh, yeah, my eyes are really itchy. Ooh, I'm just gonna call him Dave. So anyway, no worries. Um, as I was asking Jamie or James or Dave if I'm sure he's Scottish or James, Jim, Dave. But in England, Care Bear, we have a thing called the Job Centre, and we have our like, social security is a thing called universal credit. If you're not lucky enough to be still on the old system, which is much better. And basically, universal credit isn't a lot of money, but it's even less because I have to pay out my universal credit for my rent as well as my house benefit. So I was like living on a very tight purse, shall we say. And to add insult to injury, they wanted me to send my bank statements into them, which my bank details are still registered to my mum's house because I think it's safer there than here. I think anyway. So I've been having trouble getting my bank statements. So they stopped my benefits. So I went to the job centre yesterday. I went to the bank, gone to print off my bank statements, and then I went to the job centre yesterday. Now I had £5 to my name yesterday, and the bus is £3. So I left me with £2, and I bought a bottle of water. So I had a whole pound. And I went to the job centre, and where I live, they closed the job centre, so I have to go to the next town. So that's why I have to pay for the bus. So I went in there and I said, "Look, here's my finger, blah, 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 blah." I said, "If you have an appointment, they'll pay for your bus fare." So I said, can I get a refund on my bus ticket, please? Because I've got enough money to get home. As you know, I have a disability, and it's pissing it down with rain. I said, "So please, can you refund my bus ticket?" No. I said, "Come on." I said, "Give a guy a break." You know what I mean? I said, "I can't walk home." I said, "I physically can't walk home. It's like 12 miles, and it's absolutely chucking down with rain, thunderstorm, and I'll get pneumonia, all this." No, 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 no. So I started getting a bit. I was about to lose my composure. So I was like, I said, "Okay." I said, "Can you write me a note, headed note, paper, so I can get on the train? Because the train's even worse. The train's £5 something. And if you don't have a ticket for the train, you can get a fine if you get caught. I mean, it's only one stop. There's no barriers, so you've got more of a chance of being able to go. But knowing my luck on yesterday, it would have always got caught and we got fined. And no, 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 can't do that. Can't do that. I said, "Oh, come on." I said, "Sure." I said, "You can't write a note to say that I've been to the job centre to hand in my bank statements and my benefit has been stopped. Please, can you allow me on?" He's on the one you let. I was like, "Mate," I said, "All right." I said, "Can you just write a letter to say that I've been to the job centre to hand in my bank statements?" I said, "Oh, mate, come on." I said, my mental health. I said, I've got serious mental health issues. I said, the reason why I'm on benefits is because I had a major breakdown. I said, and it come to a head, shall we say. I said, and at the way things are going right now, today, and in my life right now, there's a possibility where there might be another breakdown." I said, and the chances don't look good for me to get home. You know what I mean? Well, in the end, after I said that to him and I used my diplomacy skills, he did write me a letter. But it's discretionary. He could have quite happily. He could have easily paid the £3, but he didn't. And so at that point, so I had a pound to my name. My benefits had been stopped, and I was 10, 12 miles from home, pissing down rain. can't wait to get home. And like I said I said there's a good chance I'm gonna have a serious fucking meltdown here. So he was like, "Oh," as you should do. Do you know what I mean? But even still, it's £3 fucking. If I had an appointment, they would have paid it. You know, it's not my like. I tried to send them my bank statements, but I couldn't basically make the because I took a picture of them. They wouldn't accept a picture, so you have to turn it into a PDF, which I didn't know how to do. I said, he goes, it's not up to me to keep um, your claim and your life in order. I said, no, it's not. I said, you're absolutely right. I said, fair enough, yeah, I should have just sorted it out. I've had plenty of opportunity. I said, I said, but because I got the money, my phone bill's been stopped. Oh, Kayla, I don't know what that means. Um, my um, I said so. I said phone bill's been uh, my phone's been cut off, and basically you have to do this thing called a journal, and it's all done through your phone. It's like if you ain't got a phone or you're not really very good with the internet or anything, it's quite a ball ache really. Because the moment you can't get onto your phone, so imagine you lose your phone, yeah. Um, this is the same sort of thing, which is what happened to me last time. I lost my phone, so I kept ringing up the job centre saying, "Look, I've not got the same number. I can't get into my journal. Can you please update my phone number?" "Oh no, no, we can't do that. You have to go into the job centre, and you have to do it in the job centre." I said, "Well, can you make an appointment for me?" He goes, "Yeah, no, yeah, we'll organise an appointment." 3 times I called them. 3 times they didn't make an appointment, and then at Christmas, it's Christmas as well. I was due to be getting paid on like I don't know the 20, maybe Christmas Eve, and they they fucking cut, not this year, last year. They just cut it off. Or it might have been the year before actually. Now I can't think of it. They just cut it off, so I had literally no money at Christmas at all. And I was like, so I thought, right. I said, listen. I said, have a little bit of fucking compassion. I said, my phone has been cut off, so I couldn't update my journal. I said, all right. I said, I managed to organise, so they changed it to my email. I said, so I managed to let them know I was coming in. I said, so because I couldn't get into the journal, I couldn't send my bank statements in. I said, and then when I tried to send my bank statements in, because they weren't PDF, I couldn't send my bank statements in. I said, so I have had to come here with the last bit of money I've got to give you my bank statements, which is bullshit anyway. Why do you need my bank statements? Do you know what I mean? It's not like I'm running a fucking, massive fucking scam going on there. I'm getting close to 40 quid a week to live off of. I said, so, yeah, yeah. Well, in the end, he wasn't, he was actually alright in the end. But it just goes to show, the thing is, right, the town where it is, it's not, it's not the, how can I say this? It's a town that struggles. Here he is! It's a town that's, well, no, actually, it's on the up again, actually, the town. But there is a lot of poverty in that town, and there is also a lot of dickheads. So, on the whole, they have to deal with dickheads all day long. I mean, just the time I was sat in there about 5 dickheads came in. So I can sort of understand how they might be a little bit, how you say, uh, standoffish to helping people. But still the same, you know, There's a reason why people are dickheads, you know? And it's alright if you're a manager of somewhere and you're earning like 40, 50 grand a year and you've got a nice house and a car and everything. I said, but when you've got a pound, £1 worth, pounds your name, and you got no food, you're pissing down the rain, you've had enough, and you just fucking want to do yourself over. Not that I was in that state of mind. I'm good. I'm actually a really good state of mind at the moment. But if it had been if it excuse me, if it had been today in January, I would have fucking lost it and probably jumped off the bridge. But thanks to God and my friends and people like yourselves, Chief, Care Bear, I'm alright. I'm actually doing alright. But the point I'm trying to make is, so after all that, luckily I went to get on the bus, and the bus driver, now it's the same thing. Some bus drivers would be flat no. No, 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 no. Some bus drivers have said, look, mate, I explained the situation, I said, I've got a pound, can I pay a pound? And just get on the bus, mate. Don't worry about it, mate. Get on the bus. You know what I mean? Don't fucking matter, does it? It's like 40 fucking seats. Just let them off them. And so I got home, and then yesterday evening, I had a message come through from the job centre. So I just assumed it was saying that we received your I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Are you in England? So I just assumed it was a notification saying that they received my bank statements because adding top to injury, I said to him, I said, so can I apply for a hardship fund, please? No, and this isn't his fault because no. But in fact, by this time, hey Wales, what's your name? I want to say them. I want to say, well, in Wales, I used to live in Wales, mate. I love Wales. Wales is where I want to retire to. I know exactly where I want to retire to. I know the exact plot of land I'm going to buy. I'm going to build a little cottage on there. It's in the valleys, on the mountain. That's got a dream and buy it, and that is where I'm going to live. It's Bridgend, nice. My uncle Bob and Auntie Pat live in St Athan. St Athans? St Athans. Not far from Bridgend. Anyway, check my bank statement. Not bank statement. Check my journal. Excuse me. And there's a letter. There's a thing saying says something like you'll be paid on certain. Anyway, so I download a PDF. It's all fucking PDFs. They love PDFs. Downloaded this PDF and I'm reading it. It says we made a mistake and we've underpaid you. We owe you £400 and something. So I was like, oh, bargain. And it said, you will receive the money by 8 p.m. on the 3rd of tonight, tomorrow. So I thought, well, curiosity, you know. I thought I'll have a quick look at my bank account just in case. I thought I didn't be nothing in there, but you never know. And fucking 800 quid in there. I was like, hey. So I started reading the letter properly, and I've been awarded the like a disability payment, which I've been waiting since February to find out about. So that was a lovely, a really nice bonus, you know what I mean? And it just means that I'm not fucking trying to live with a fucking 40, no, not paper, it's called work capability something. So it means I'll get more money basically. But then I will be able to get PIP. But then it's another thing completely. I've got to apply for it, and that's like a serious bit of paperwork I've got to do. But the one I've already just got, that was a serious bit of paperwork. But PIP is even more serious paperwork. So I will be getting some help. But where I live, it's all set up for helping people like me. So the manager Sharon is she's my champion, and I should be able to get PIP. Maybe not the full PIP, but at least maybe I'll get P. What do you mean? It depends on how desperate you are. What depends on how desperate you are? Disability is frustrating tier 2. So many people just let paperwork drop. Have to call a good bit. Yeah, it's hard work. Hey, what's up, mate? I help my mum out as I can. Yeah, I'm just interested in what Dubai means. It depends how desperate you are. What's a funny feeling? Dubai it is potentially a very annoying person who will be very swiftly booted if he doesn't answer back in 2 seconds. I didn't mean like that, honey. Honey, that came out wrong. I'm so sorry. All right, sorry, Dubai. I'm sorry as well because I thought you might have been someone who I don't like. But there you go, no problem. Yeah, so so all in all, pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, upbeat, happy, you know. I transferred my mum 500 quid. No worries, thank you. I transferred my mum 500 quid and said, Mum, just keep hold of this because otherwise it will get spunked pretty quickly if I put my hands on it. And then I'm going to go and buy a new bike tomorrow. So I can get so I can get around. Fucking hell. So I can get around. Get around, I get around, yeah. Get around, I get around, I get around. What's your name? Where'd you come from, Dubai? Wow. Why are you called Dubai? Dubai? Is it, do you buy or do you sell? I get around, get around, I get around. Yeah. Get around, I get around. It's right there. So what do you say? Where do you live now? Here? If you came over on a rubber boat, you wouldn't need to fill up any paperwork. That's interesting. How did you get over here? You don't look after your kinfolk. To be fair, it's not their fault either. It's this country's fault. Just say no, fuck off. We got no money. Got no money. Can't afford it. Unlike me, who has now just got some more money. Fucking hell, terrible. The quicker I get out of this place, the better. Some horrible, nasty people. Sorry, Holland. Solihull. Oh, you should go out with a girl from Solihull Lodge. And a girl from Shirley. You know Shirley? How can you... I'm not... Were you being sarcastic when you said about I'm coming over on a rubber boat? No Luckworth. No Luckworth. I'll tell you what, Dubai. Please don't take this the wrong way. But I am going to say goodbye to you now. Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to say goodbye to you now, Dubai, because I've got a funny feeling. I got a feeling you might be somebody who I wish wasn't in this galaxy. I hope you don't think I was being nasty then, but I have got a rather bad fucking shadow that follows me around who is the epitome of scum, and if I had my way would be ejected from the galaxy. So, and that's a weird thing for someone, an immigrant, to say who's from the Middle East, who lives in Birmingham, they want to come over on a rubber boat. That's strange. Do you think? I don't know, maybe I'm being paranoid. Maybe I'm paranoid. But it's got the trappings of a fucking arsehole all over it because that little fucker lives in somewhere like that. In a whole desert. So there we go. Anyway, um it's party time. Boom 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 boom. How can we celebrate? What can we do? Probably going to bed early would be the best way for me to celebrate. Because I could quite easily go on a massive bender now. But I'm not going to. I'm actually quite content being sat here. Although I do need to pay my friend that I owe some money to. Because they've been very patient with me. And I have popped them off. La 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 la. Anyway, who's here? Put your hands up. Who's here, please? Let's have some voices, please. When I was just a little boy, I asked my mother, what would I be? Would I be handsome? No. Would I be rich? No. You'll have to wait and see. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. We're getting to Wembley. Que sera, sera. Wembley. Que sera, sera. Right, excuse me one moment, please. There we go. Hello, welcome back. Oh, Wasta, sorry. You still there, mate? Anyone else there? Whatever. I've got a link in the description if you'd like to, if anyone wants to jump up. I'm hoping the big chief will be here at some point soon. Whatever will be. We're going to. I just paid my friend. As soon as I got some money, I paid him. I rang him and told him. He's like, oh, I owe him £200, or did. So I paid him £100. He's like, oh, I thought you'd paid more than that. I'm like, fucking hell, mate. You know what I mean? I sort of wish I hadn't paid him at all now, but no. Tell you that. Who's here? Hands up. Who's here, please? Let's have a roll call. One thing I fucking hate about YouTube is people don't talk. Lurkers. Whatever will be. Thanks for the like. Who we got? Come on, talk. You have got 5 seconds to comply. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I forgot I didn't see that, the little thingy bob. Who we got? Who we got? Fucking hell. What you drinking? Orange squash. Your channel, you're cool. Very strange. Why is this strange? Sorry, a strange I would delete someone. Well, I've got very strong intuition. And it's up to me. I can delete you if you want. See, always like to. Oh, what you mean? His comment or their comment? I say his, but they called me honey. But that's this sort of twisted, manipulating little fuckwit is the kind of thing that they would do. It's hilarious because obviously I'm mani.festor. It keep going in my thing, trying to me fucking. I'm gonna make more on Captain Chaos. He's basically a horrible little shit. He's about 4'3", 4'4", maybe 5 foot, if you're lucky. And he always be around. And this guy is seriously twisted. Fucking hates me, but loves me at the same time. Literally copied me. Probably still does it now. Everything you can think of, right? Sorry guys, let me just read these things for a moment. I probably would have too if it wasn't enough for me on your behalf. Listen, if you want to kick someone out because he pissed you off or you think something's going on with it, kick them out by all means, please. Who we got? Did I see the Snipes? Oh, he's going to bed. Snipes going to bed. Fucking hell. Alright, night. I wonder what I missed. Oh, don't go to bed. How many hot dogs can you fit in your mouth at once? Ooh. I reckon 6. I got plenty of room. Large penises, probably. If you fancy a quick go. Oh my god, pop. Sounds like a southern US thing. Honey, darling. Nah, it's fucking. Definitely, I'm sure a bit hairy. When I was just a little boy. Miss Peacock, hello my love. See you on thanks for the wave. What's that? Always liked a man who could enjoy his own party. I got a party in my pants and you're alright, baby. And what's that, lol? You too. Basically, what happened was I got fed up of having to hold the spliff. So I thought if I have all my teeth taken out, I can just fit like 3 spliffs in my mouth at once and like Popeye. Sorry, anyway, that was a very strange thing to say. But I'm a very strange man. So what we got? Where's the chief? What we got? Oh my god, Bob. How many hot dogs can you think I'm having once? I don't know. I was about to say something now, which I find highly amusing, but could be taken as a little bit rude actually. Just put it about our journey to ooh, ee, into the third dimension. Well, squirrel, I found my old book, one of my old books, and I was reading back on what I'd written. Actually, there's this as well. Yeah, I've written here. Now, I don't know where I've written this from. Tony, 24-hour clock, question mark. AI is all pie in the sky. And also, most of the so-called open-minded are actually the ones who are closed-minded. And ghosts as a visual apparition, I have seen, heard, felt, smelt spirits. And for the first time I did see spirits, and I still stand to this day, I still think, oh, brilliant. I still think that that they were real. They were, they were like, if you can, when I saw my grandma, um, she looks like a glowing white, you know, what they say is like a ghost would look like um, as a phantasmagorical kind of like glowing, very sort of etheric. These two kids were like, I just thought they were just real kids. Yeah. Oh well, you know, I've got, I oh, God. I'm used to it now. When I so basically, I've always had issues with my teeth since I was young, I'm petrified of the dentist. So that doesn't help. And then being a professional wreckhead, that definitely doesn't help. Even if the stuff I've been doing helped me both my teeth, the fact that you're not really you often just fall asleep rather than doing the daily and nightly rituals of brushing your teeth. You know, brush my teeth every morning, obviously, but now and again, I and you don't brush your teeth. So I cracked a tooth, like you say, or this one and this side. And once again, at that point, I had most of my teeth, and I had a couple had come out, had removed up top and bottom, but you know. But at that point, apart from them being a bit manky, yellowy, and like stained, I had a full smile. In fact, by the magic of technology, yeah, hello, my name's Phil, and I got a lovely little teeth. Oh, he's a silly boy, that fucking Phil. But yeah, so I chipped a tooth well, during lockdown, or actually just after lockdown finished. And I went to the dentist, and I honestly, I honestly believe, yeah, man, I used to have them all the time. Then it came a reality. I went to the dentist, and my dentist was like, uh, "You got to have that tooth out and your front tooth." I said, "What?" I said, "What are you going on about?" She's, "Oh well, otherwise you got to have root canal surgery, and that was so you're better off just having them out." And I was like, "Whew." So I said. I can't have it done today. I said, I'll have to go and come back. I said, it's way too much for my head. So I went away. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to have it done. She said, it's fine. She said, you get a plate. No, no, you know. And I thought, okay, well, fair enough, no problem. Okay. So that was in January. January. So basically, I reckon she just couldn't be fucked to do the work because they didn't get paid. They didn't get paid a set rate for NHS. Not a lot of money. Whereas if it's private, she'd have been ka-ching. So she probably thought, oh fuck that, just rip them out. It's only a fucking crackhead anyway. It doesn't matter. They're going to come out. I wasn't a crackhead at that point, but uh, yeah. So I had them out. Had them out. Well, I'm not. Pregnancies haven't caused me any issues with anything. If I'm honest. That's not strictly true, but that's another story. Um, yeah, so she fucking ripped him out. Do you know how long it took before he was able to get back in there to have them fucking to have the things? 6 months to have the plate, the mould, and then another 3 weeks till I had my fucking teeth. Yeah, so and then this time, so basically what's happened is where we've not been able to get a dentist because my dentists and that it's the same dentist who could be fucked to do the root canal surgery and obviously it wasn't financially fucking good enough for it. So rather than do a decent job, just rip my teeth out, um, they in their eminence cancelled my appointments 3 months running and then gave me the lovely news that going forward we're going private. And I was like, yeah, well, that's all right, but what about my fucking appointments? Going forward, we're going private. Everyone's going to have to go private. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I said, but what about my appointments? I said, because when I missed an appointment, you were about to kick me out. I said, so can you do your fucking due diligence and do what you're supposed to do? And you should give me one appointment. I said, so we can find out, because little by little, the holes and everything on my teeth, the cavities were getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but you couldn't get the dentist for 2 years. And then where obviously I had developed a bit of a habit, um, my teeth basically snapped off one by one. So like at first I had two teeth missing and the issue here, and little by little they all snapped off. So I just had the roots in my gums for about 2 years, and it is a miracle. I I I I say this now. It is a miracle that I didn't have I've had no toothache from it at all. I don't understand. I simply don't understand because I have had some of the world's worst toothache and earache to the point where I've been banging my head against the wall. It's been so bad and crying and crying. And I've had none. I've had no toothache at all. And now I've had them out. So I've had to wait 3 months. And do you know what they did? Basically, all the dental stuff comes in sealed sterile packages. Basically, it's like a Phillips screwdriver. I was like, what? I was like thinking, what are we going to do there? He goes, oh, because to do extractions, you've got to be a doctor. So that was another thing. I had to wait for them to get someone in because my dentist isn't a doctor. Phillips screwdriver. Out. Bish bash bosh. 3 gone. In about 5 minutes. And it didn't hurt. I was like, thanks, mate. So now I've got, what's the date today? The 3rd. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and I will have my mold my mouldy old pants removed surgically and shoved up my bottom. Now I'll have my mould for my plate. So I think maybe potentially by July I'm going to have a lovely set of new teeth. And I won't have a list. Should mean I won't have a list anymore. I still will probably have a problem with my R's, but that's because I didn't wipe it. No, sorry. That's because I think I. But yeah, maybe, just maybe, I will. Yeah. I actually wouldn't care if I didn't have them, but it would be nice because it is difficult eating some stuff, and I like sweeties. And the amount of times I've nearly choked to death on like a midget gem or a wine gum, so I couldn't chew them properly, is I don't know, about 5 times I've nearly choked on a midget gem. Thank you. Well, to be honest, I, I actually quite enjoy going. I actually enjoy it when people take piss at me. Because I don't care. It doesn't bother me. They can take piss at me all they want. They can make the biggest sign in the world saying, Phil is a big fat cunt with no fucking teeth. Ha 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 ha. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right. Well done. Cheers, mate. Thanks for pointing that out. I didn't notice that. Oh, wow. Thanks for that. You know, just got to play them at their own game. Because they're just bullies. They're just nasty, insecure idiots who have got no life. But you know what I mean? That's what if they could do, that's all they want to do is make you feel unhappy because they're just insecure, sad, weak people. And you got to feel sorry for them, really. It's not necessarily their fault. I mean, there is an element of, there's an element of responsibility of what you do, but a lot of the time they've not been loved. They've been born. On Yogi's thing the other day, the woman said that her mum had her out of spite, like as if to say, she basically got pregnant just to fucking piss off the partner, which happens far too often, and it's a sick thing. It, it's a crime, I think, personally, to do that, to bring children into this world, and resent them just to fucking piss someone off because they pissed you off. I mean, what sort of person does that? They're not people. And then on top of that, she said my mum's a devout Christian Catholic, and she won't let me have the tarot cards in the house. They're not allowed in the house. We're not allowed to talk about it. And I thought, fucking hell, wow, what an advert for Catholicism and Christianity. This woman who openly admits she doesn't love her daughter, she despises her, and she had her out of spite to piss off her dad. Amen. Oh, the angels. You know what I mean? What a fucking cunt. But once again, something's happened to them to make them like that, because they weren't born like that before. They weren't born into this world with those traits. I mean, it's quite a deep discussion about. Yeah, it's just fucking stupid people. Right? It's just people that haven't really got much going on in their head. The sort of people that are religious anyway. Any No disrespect to religious people, but anyone who's religious and devout, fucking Christian, Jewish, especially whatever, those people are some of the thickest people in the world. and also some of the most ignorant and saddest people in the world as well. And especially some people like who I think the Dubai character was, has the they go to prison, and they come out a devout, you know what? Because they're going to get their fucking head kicked in prison. But and they play this devout, pious fucking man of God when they're basically the devil incarnate, as far as I'm concerned, and the lowest possible form of human being. But that's just because, no, it's not just because they piss me off, actually, it's because that's what they are. These people are literally riddled with like evil spirits. And that might sound like a bit of a big statement to say, but it's true. All of them are. You know, I've had my dark attachments. You know, I'm constantly battling them, monitoring spirits, things. You know, but luckily, I am very lucky that I am highly resilient. I've got my grandma. Actually, on the for this live stream, there's a thumbnail come up of a wedding party. Care Bear. Is the thumbnail a black and white? Yeah, good. Good for you. Good for you. Basically, religion, or the standardized form of a religion, is purely to keep the fucking stupid people in order from awakening and saying, fuck this, fuck you, let's have our fucking world back. That is purely, plain and simple, what it is. So I'm not going mad, that was a fucking mosquito. No, that mosquito. The simplest form of control and order for the simplest minded, most thick people is religion. And that's a not very nice thing to say, but it's true, isn't it? You know, come on. One of the best people, one of the most loveliest people, and I don't know what I haven't heard from her for a while. I heard that she had a bit of a bit of a breakdown herself. But one of the loveliest people, and seriously one of the nice, kindest, most lovely, sweetest souls I've ever known. There's a girl I used to work with, but I used to party with her when I was younger. And her husband used to be a full-on dreadlock punk rocker. He came from a Jehovah's Witness background. I know. It's disgusting, isn't it? It's disgusting. All in the name of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, he came from a Jehovah's Witness background. He hated it. He left it, and he was shunned. You know, he was what's the word? Ostracised. Anyway, they went back into, and he still is a really nice guy, to be fair. But once again, I mean, it's just like, come on, mate. They went Australia backpacking, and they stayed on a farm, and the people on the farm were Holy Joes. And he was chatting to a guy, and then he had an epiphany apparently. So he became Jehovah's Witness again, and my friend had to become a Jehovah's Witness, and she had to play this facade. I knew she didn't believe it. Just talking to her, just looking at her eyes. I knew she in her heart she didn't believe it. but she loved the husband. She loves the husband, and basically, she didn't go along with it. She'd have been fucking. So it's sad, and that their ultimate goal is to claim you for their cause. That's what they want to do. As soon as they start talking to you, they're working out, scheming out how to get you into the brotherhood, or whatever it's called, into the order. That's what they want to do. Just get people, as many people as they can. You know, because it's more money. It's just money, money, money. That's all it is. It's rubbish, isn't it? Terrible. It's an absolutely terrible state of affairs. But I got to kill. I don't like killing. Oh, it's a daddy long legs. Maybe I won't kill it then. No, I won't kill it. But I let the daddy long legs live. Yeah, so I basically just ostracised most of the world, and probably going to have people hating me for a long time now. But it's true. It is true. It's just weak-minded, weak, stupid people that believe in religion. Now, yeah, well, there is that. There is that. I mean, if that's really what you honestly believe, right? No worries, mate. Thanks for coming back. If you honestly believe that that is the way and the truth, then you know, good on you. And you know, maybe I was a bit harsh then when the stupid thick people. But if you, in your honest held belief, you truly believe that, then respect, respect you, because that's what you believe. There's nothing wrong with it. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. I really don't think I am. It doesn't take a lot of. Hey man, how you doing? Good, thanks, Lee Smith. How you doing? Well, what's your name and where you come from? Well, why can you call Lee Smith? Psychic me. Yeah. But yeah, so basically, but especially the people that come out of prison, they come out all like pious. And you know what the worst thing is? These people who basically say that all gay people should be murdered. You're like, what? Come on, it's fucking ridiculous. You know, if someone's gay, they're gay. You know. I think it's actually worse to near Bradford. I was in the other week listening to your band. Oh, well, mate, thank you. I think it's actually worse to, if you are gay, to have to like not be gay and like pretend, because I swear that causes more issues. Um, but yeah, we're just talking about religion, life, and how um, like the standardized normal religions, or most religions, are basically a kind of basically a way to control people that haven't really got the haven't got the most brain cells, I'd say. Yeah, and that's it sounds really nasty to say that, but you know, these people, yeah, they're just, yeah, maybe, yeah, insecure, good, yeah, yeah, you might be right, yeah. They just, don't know. Just not for me. Not for me. I like to make my own mind up, and I don't like to be told what to do or how I should do things. It's up to me how I want to do something. Yeah, exactly, exactly. You know what? I'll say this here and now, and this will annoy some of my friends, because one of my friends in particular um, doesn't like me doing certain things on there, and probably doesn't like me saying certain things on here. But I say this, or I always say this proud. I can give a flying fuck what anyone thinks of me. Well, I'll take that back. I hope people um, I hope people are able to understand this when I say this. That I'm not being horrible, and I'm not being selfish, and I'm not being irresponsible. But I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. I don't give a fuck what the courts, what the police, what the government, or what religion, or anyone says or does. You know, I'll do whatever I want, and I have done whatever I want since the day I was born, pretty much. And I'm still here. I'm still walking around, and I'm gonna keep doing that. You know. So there you go. I will not be I will not be fucking told what to do, held down, like, you know. It, even at the very worst, I'd rather go to prison than have to fucking like not be free, not say my beliefs, and not be able to express what I believe. There you go. There you go. Don't bother me. I happily, yeah, you're right, Lee. I think so, mate. I'll happily go and live in the woods now, right now, with nothing. Happily. In fact, I'd probably prefer it. I would prefer it. I would prefer it. What, in Bradford? Yeah, mate. I fuck it. I tell you what. Oh, thanks, Wester. Thanks, mate. Yeah, you know, I'm not. Yeah, must go. It's going, gone. But once again, my friends live in this fantasy world of the great British Empire, and Britain's a great country, and all this and all that, and how great British Empire was, whatever. And it's a crock of shite, a disgusting, foul affliction on the world was what Britain has done for it with colonisation, democracy. Oh God. Fucking wake up! These are supposed to be intelligent people. You know, when I say shouldn't let it get to me, shouldn't let it get to me, but it fucking pisses me off. And then they start attacking me because I burst their bubble, and they take it personally when I say, I'll say this again now. The British Empire, the people that rule Britain, the upper echelon of the society, the elite, you know, of Britain and the world, are not, maybe not human, maybe they're human, but they fucking hate us. And they want us gone. Most importantly, you, I, or anyone else who's not in that clique, even the ones who they let believe they think are as good as them and join our club, is purely to use them for what they can get out of them. It's not because they think they're as good as them, because they fucking hate us. You know? It's been documented. We could get. I wish. I'd love Squirrel to be here now, because he could quite quickly first to fucking cite all this, lock it down. Not exactly. But people are so thick. They're so indoctrinated. They're so much like that. They think they're part of the elite as well. They actually think that you know, British rule, you know, they fucking hate it when I say something like, you know, that basically the upper class elite are full on satanic paedophiles, and that is a broad statement to say. It's a sweeping statement, but it's fucking true. The whole reason why our friend Lee Smith in Bradford, who is probably the best person to uh, back my comments. Maybe not back my comments because maybe he hasn't cottoned on to this yet. The reason why they. But before you go, Lee, the reason why we've been flooded with people of a certain demographic, of a certain place, area, or lifestyle is so that there's enough people to vote in a government that basically removed the age of consent. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That is why. Okay? Yeah? So, all the people, all the fucking Labour lefties, and I grew up supporting Labour. My Uncle Bob is one of the top Labour supporters, and it would break his heart to hear me say this, but I can back all of this up. It's purely and simply so that these horrific, disgusting filth can prey on children and not get A, put in prison, B, hung, C, decapitated, D, all of them would be good. But it's true. It's 100% true. And then when I said this, then they started attacking me. And oh, yeah, but what about your mate, drug dealer? I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. Well, yeah, a guy who sells a bit of speed, yeah, to pay for his fucking speed habit. It's not the same as a fucking paedophile. So shut the fuck up, you arrogant cunt. Just because it's dented their ego. To be honest, I don't really think I'm going to be doing too much more in life for these people after the shit they started giving me. Because okay, I done an ecstasy tablet a couple of weeks ago, and I was hit on my live stream. Now, oh, it's fair enough. It ain't a good look, maybe, and oh, it's fair enough. Probably not the smartest thing in the world to do, but I don't care. I like doing ecstasy tablets. It makes me. I like the feeling. I like the feeling it gives me, and you know, yeah, exactly. Narcissism number one. You know, but basically, because I am connected to them, it scares them because it tarnishes them in their minds. You know, tough fucking shit. Don't be friends with me then. You know what I mean? It's fine. That's what I'm about. I like it. I enjoy it. There's no harm. It's actually good for you every now and again, or even in small amounts every day. Same as LSD or psilocybin. You know, microdosing it. It's actually very good for you, and it should be encouraged. But because it might make somebody look like a bit like, oh my god, but you're friends with them and you do a YouTube channel with them, even though they've never seen a YouTube channel. That's what they care about. They don't care about how it makes me happy. What does that say on there, guys? Can we show it, please? I'd like to see what it says. Can you unlock that message for me, please? But that's basically what it was. They didn't like the fact that it might make them look bad because I was doing an ecstasy tablet on a thing. And so what? I don't care. I didn't do harm to anyone. If someone wants to do that, it's up to them. It's entirely up to them. It's their channel. It's their life. There you go. Tough fucking shit. That's all bollocks. Yeah, exactly. Fuck it. It's all bullshit. You know what? Once again, it's and then I said, well, hang on a minute. The British fucking Empire basically turned China, the smartest people in the world, turned them all into fucking opium addicts so they can invade and leech, murder, pillage, and extort all the good shit out of China. You know what I mean? But then they turn that on me. Oh, you know, they're not my friends, if I'm honest. They're not my friends. And I love them guys, but they've proved to me in one conversation that they don't give a fuck about me. And actually, they purposely try to fucking not have me step into my fucking power, not let me. Cheers, mate. Thank you, Lee Smith. Thank you, mate. Not really help me. You know, they. It's like a backhanded compliment. They've helped me because I've made music with them and we do the pathfinders and all that. But there's always a little bit of still like take the piss out of me. So with my songs, with I want it to be a certain way. They will make sure that they fucking put their little fucking two penneth work in just to undermine me and make me look stupid. And they've done that for the whole time I've been friends with them. Yeah, no, that's. I mean, it's each to their own. I haven't got any kids. I haven't even got a dog, so it's up to me. If I had kids, or I wouldn't do that. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. If you've got kids, or if you've got a job, or if you're looking after old people, or lots of different things. But I'm not. I'm just trying to not be depressed and suicidal. So, you know, that's what I did. And if you don't like that, fuck off, basically. Go away, don't watch my channel. That's it. Simple. Other than that, if you don't want to help me get better, and you want to, like, slightly take the piss out of me constantly, fuck off. Go away. We don't want to know you. And that's what's happened. That's what's been happening. One person in our group, I do not accuse of that. I wholeheartedly know that they don't do that, and they've always had everything they do with some way. But they even they have been what's the word, manipulated by the by the way that it's done. So rather than saying, hang on a minute, this is Phil's song, let's do it how Phil wants to do it, they've gone along with it. It's just not very nice because when it's the other way round, when it's their song, what I say is like not no. So there you go. I'm fully grateful for the opportunity to have made music and to have done the other channel and everything. But I think going forward, that's probably it for me now because I've realised I've had a suspicion of it for a long time, but that attack on me the other day, just because I said, basically, you put a thing on with this particular, when a particular fucking politician of the Conservative Party, who's a fucking old school aristocrat, aka a different breed of human. That's what they think. And I said, well, and why we should be proud of the British Empire? What? So somebody is so fucking rich, and their family is so rich that they never have to do anything ever again the rest of their lives. But they get into politics because they've got this ego, and they need to keep these people ruling the country. You know, a completely different world to us. But they're fucking. When I start saying, hang on a minute, because it has been documented that this particular minister, his father was funding the South Coast paedophile ring. Oh, where's your proof? Where's your proof? I'm like, I said, I can't get it to you right now. I said, but I will be able to get it to you. You know, that fucking shit. Things coming, literally done on purpose just to fucking wind me up. It worked, you know. But it's just no need for it. There's just no need for it. One of the most ancient human rights, the right to choose whatever. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? They all used to do it. Even Miss Blipper said, they were one of the top fucking archaeologists and Harvard professors was almost blackballed and poo-pooed for saying that the Romans were all fucking high on drugs. And he was like fucking proper fucking scapegoated and like gaslighted, and then it was fucking proved without shadow of a doubt they were. There you go. So I didn't do a pill because I want to go and extort people or I'm a bad person. I did it because I like the feeling it gives me. It's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's alright for you to be addicted to your fucking prescribed pharmaceuticals and lose the plots so easily when you can't have them, and it's what the person's like. Literally, I don't even like it. And then the other one is a closet fucking alcoholic, you know. But I'm glad it happened. I'm glad that conversation happened because it proved to me that hey. No, don't. Please keep it's not even blabbing. Keep doing it. Are you able to do me a chart? See, my friend Reva, she said to me, if you want me to do you a chart, you know, I'll do it for you. But Reva's a hard one to fucking. Reva's very calm and serene person, and I don't think she can handle me. I don't think she can handle me because I'm like, and when I've been off it in the past, I've literally just. I don't think she understands how hard it is for me to like just tell a story. I don't think she understands how fucking hard it is for me to start a story and finish a story the same day. Mary Moses, yes, Mary Moses. Mm. Mary Moses Art Channel. Although I'm a little bit miffed with Miss Moses, to be fair. I'm a little bit miffed with her because I told her, I can prove it actually, I could prove it, but I told her that Jesus's name was Isa or Essa, and that in Turkey they still call him Essa, and she said, oh yeah, it came through to me. And then she said, and a Turkish person told me as well. I thought, why? Why didn't you just say one of my subscribers told me? But I think she might have forgotten, but um, you know, I don't like that. Once again, why didn't you just say manifestor pointed out, you know? And it ain't to big me up. I don't mean that, you know. I don't care if she said me. But she could have said one of my subscribers pointed out or told me, rather than saying, oh, oh yes, thank you, Spirit God. By the way, you know, when she just say, oh yeah, one of my subscribers have told me. It's, yeah, that's what I said to you. That's what I meant in that email. It diminishes her power to me. Do you know what I mean? There's no need for it. When people do that sort of thing, that's why this like whole spiritual psychic fucking world, a lot of people thinks a massive fraud. No, why would you do that? I didn't get it. I'm actually quite. No, I'm not. I don't, fuck it, doesn't matter. But I just, it saddens me. She might have forgotten. She might have forgotten, but she didn't. You don't forget that, do you? You don't forget someone told you. Yeah, of course. Can we do that now, or do you need to have time to go and do that? Because I do. Oh, you need to know my time of birth as well, don't you? I don't know what it is, but and you know, my mum didn't know, but my nephew Joe knows because he's into it all, and he asked my mum because he wanted to find out for me. And I didn't know I didn't know what time I was born. He goes, oh, I do. I was like, hey, how the fuck do you know? Sorry, I'm on a bit of, on ranting a bit. But it's my channel. I'm allowed to rant. I'm allowed to rant as much as I like. I'm even allowed to rant so much that I get kicked off of YouTube, and no one ever talks to me again. If I want to, but I don't want to. I'm more interested in what our Care Bear has to tell us. She's more my oracle now than Mary Moses, because just that tiny little thing has given me a little, tiny little bit of doubt. Right, so you can't. Can we talk astrology? Can myself and the chief ask you some questions that you can tell us from your knowledge, rather than having to go and back it all up? Yeah, do you know what I mean, chief? It's dishonest, isn't it? It's misleading. I might be I might what's the word? I might be over fucking dramatic about it all, but I don't think I am. Why don't you just say a friend or one of our subscribers pointed out to me that Jesus was called Issa, because she'd been talking about the numerology and 34, and she was, yeah, she should have given. Well, no, she doesn't even have to give me credit. It's not about me getting fucking, you know. It's just a case of, well, I mean, let's listen to what she did actually. I think that's probably the best thing, isn't it? Or do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Do I want to fucking make a big cunt? No, I don't. We'll just leave it at that. That rather than saying I was told Jesus' name was Essa, because basically she was doing the numerology and trying to fit Jesus into 34, and it doesn't work. So she changed to Jesus, and I was like, well, actually, if you do it like this, I said it does work. And she was like, oh yeah, oh thank you. But rather than saying that in the thing, number one job now, mum. Yes. Does that mean you got to go and be mum now, or So yeah, so that's. Oh, who's here? Hands up if you're here. Chief, are you not home from work yet? Who's here? Who are you, number one? Talk to me. This is what I hate about YouTube. You fucking. Yes, you're here. The link for this is. Oh, we're eating dinner. Are you going to come up in a bit? Do you want to come on with me? Brilliant. All right. That's awesome. Right, well, yeah, you don't have to come live, but can we fire some questions at you to answer at your own pace? You know, doesn't have to be like. Blah, blah, blah. But in the background, while you're doing being a mum, are you able to give us some answers? See, it's weird. Look, it's got one person in there, yet there's two of you. That's what I fucking hate you. I really do. Thank you, love. Thank you. So it's just me and you now, big boy. Or is it? Who else is here? Anybody? Oh, Cabot, you still there? Before you go, very quickly, please, before you go, if you don't mind. Right, so I got another one of my. Oh, ooh. Were you here day before yesterday when I was with? Did you see my stream with Miss Blipper? You might want to stay around. You might want to stay for this. I think you might want. Well, I'm going to channel the great, powerful spirits. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, yes. Ah, a sign, a sign. Ah. Yes, you will. I guarantee you. Because did you see my live stream with Miss Blipper? Did you see? You saw some of my cards? Because I basically I thought I'd lost near enough all my tarot cards I'd made, and I've been a bit worried, thinking if I've lost them, then that's it, game over. But luckily, when I went to my van, something told me to look in my suitcase, and there they were, all of them. But I got one. I found one. I forgot I had. Can't remember where this was. Oh, it's in the van as well. All of them. So I started doing Gaia again. So there's another one. There's another Gaia. But it's not finished yet. Hey, Chief. You got the double eight? Oh, baby, 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 boo, boo, boo. Oh, I like it. Look at him. So, dude, hey. He was afraid to come out of the water. Oh, he was a man of the water. Wow, Care Bear. You are some psychic phenomenon. How on earth did you work that out? Jeez, she's good, this one. We need to get you some money. Look, he's a rabbit. Hello. Whammies, whammies. Hey guys, My name's Guy the Rabbit, and I'm pretty freaky. Oh, hey, Chief. Hey, it's Chief, look. Hey, Chief, look at my dreadlocks. You like my dreadlocks, Chief? Well, I look like I got dreadlocks now. Hey, Chief, my dreadlocks. Or is that my ears? I can't work it out. It's my ears, my dreadlocks. Somebody help me. I don't know what I am. I'm misunderstood. Help. Ah. Da, 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 da. I bet Chief's laughing there. You know, some people could take that offensively by being like some sort of bigot. But I'm not being a bigot. I got red locks. What ain't going on about, man? Can't you see my red locks? Boy, if I got big floppy ears, I can't work it out. No one's ever told me what it is. Yeah, but it is the world, yeah. Look, Gaia. I like my cards to be a bit different. So, look at that. Boy, look at that camera. Look at my t-shirt. It's just to say Canada roots. But what it says, anad, dana, anad, dana, anadana, anadana, anadana. I got my teeth again. Hey, Chief, look at my teeth. Oh, bring the damage, Chief. I got a whole new set. Right there. Hey, look. It's like the ears to my guy. So he's not just like no ears, it's eyebrows. The weird world of Phil. Welcome. Now, would you like to see something else, boys and girls? Now, Miss P has had a very, very exclusive Miss P. Really lucky. She's a lucky girl. Probably why the Capricorn's the devil. Oh, bullshit, anyway, innit? Yeah, Miss P has had an exclusive. Did Miss P tell you, Chief, what I showed her? I showed her my most intimate not parts, my most intimate pieces of work that hardly anyone has seen. Did she tell you, Chief? Did she tell you, Chief? Nah, don't want to get into trouble. She was just the only person in the stream that tuned all in my 12 for them. So right, let me just drop the bomb quickly and then we'll jump back into the astrological world if you don't mind. Is that right? So, Chief, are you there, Chief? I hope. Where is he? Oh, come on, Chief, keep up. Do you know what, guys, right? I'll be totally honest with you. I'm bearing my innermost darkest secrets with you right now. Probably maybe 3 months ago, not less. The fact that I got that money in my account would have gone on pretty quickly, and you know, it's testament to you guys and to myself as well that I'd rather be sat here talking to you guys than spending all my money on drugs. So there you go. And in fact, if I was to do a pill right now, then that'd be fucking brilliant compared to what I used to do. And then because I'm a bad person, it's just life dealt me a real fucking bad hand, a real bad hand. And people that are involved with that sort of stuff, they prey on people that are at rock bottom. So there you go. So there you go. So well done me. And well done you. Whee! Right, Chief. Did Miss P tell you? If I feel sorry for poor Chief, he's just got home from work, he's probably thinking, oh fucking hell, hey, give me a minute. Right, you ready? Are you ready? Drum roll. Here are my one-off handcrafted, what's it called? Customized one-off. I introduce you to the Joker shoe. The DNA of the Joker. So basically started like customizing, getting to trying to customize, just doing fucking about doing art. And I got given these trainers. A friend of mine, a woman I met, she had a like a second-hand clothing store, and she was interested. Oh, thank you. She was interested in my art, and that I started to. Like you saw my boots, didn't you? For my friend Carlin. Hey, in fact, I rang Carlin the other day, the Rasta, and I'm going to go and see him. I'm not going to see him tomorrow. Actually, I've got a bit of money. I'll do a live stream with him. So I created some boots for Carlin. I got these. These are called the Joker. So they're green and purple like a Joker. And then basically it's just like these are completely plain with little pinholes. So I thought, So this is one side of the Joker with purple Adidas. And here is the other side, the left foot, the left hand path. So unfortunately they're one size too small. Well done. So there you go, look. Opposites. Purple on the outside, green on the other side. And what do you reckon? I think they're fucking brilliant. And I also lacquered them because my the ones I done for Colin, the Lion of Judah ones, I didn't lacquer, so I expect the fucking paint ran off as soon as it got wet. But these are all fucking lacquered, man. So they would stand up even in the harshest conditions. Well, I think they're fucking well cool. I had them on my Etsy. I've got an Etsy shop, but I've never even looked on it. I put them on there. Oh, actually, you know what? I just noticed a bit of green on here, so I can sort that out. But apart from that, is that Mardi Gras colours? Is it? Well, I love these colours. These are my favourite colours. Because my football team, Bristol City, we had an away kit which was voted the worst ever football kit. It was a bright purple top like this and bright green shorts like this, and that's my favourite ever kit. And I just love purple and I love green, so I just went for it. And I think, without sounding too big-headed, I think I've done a pretty fucking good job there. And if I saw these and they were my size, I'd probably pay £30 or £40 for them. What do you reckon? What size are you, Chief? I bet Chief's like size 13 or 14. Size 12. At the minimum, size 12. Big old fucking bird's feet. What about you, Care Bear? What do you reckon though? Would you pay say 30, 40, $50 for them? One off piece of art. No, unique. Super fucking cool. And going to be worth a fucking fortune in the not too distant future, because I am going to be world renowned for being one of the most crazy motherfuckers in the world. Now, but I'm pretty confident with my. Once I see, I'm in two minds as well. Was it you, Care Bear, or was it Sissy that told me that the original tarot deck were complete? They were rather than minor and major. They were still minor and major, but they were two totally separate things. That you didn't have them all as one deck. Because I was just going to keep it as the major arcana, and them to be more like an oracle than the normal tarot divination. But then I watched Michael Tesarion, and he was like, he did a thing called Taroscopes, which is a really long, in-depth thing into the tarot, and he said that you should never ever break up the tarot. The tarot are is it 78? All 78, and they must always be all 78. Otherwise, it's like a what's posh? Their website. It's like it's actually disrespectful to make to to create and sell something that's not the full thing. But now, either you or Soldiers told me that actually they were always completely separate. They weren't a combined thing. So I'm starting to think again. Yeah. Well, I can sort of see if that's how they always were as one thing. It sort of lessens the power of it. But if it isn't, if they were two totally different things, then yeah, fuck it. And if that's the case, I've fucking done it. It's done now. I don't need to worry about it. I could literally go and get them printed tomorrow. No, I've got the money to do it as well. Fuck it. There you go. Tomorrow they are being printed, and I shall be sending out decks left, right, and centre. So watch out, because you might be getting a package in the post. I'll send you one, Care Bear. Chief, you're getting one. Well, actually, you know what? You know what? I probably can't afford to be. Once again, I don't know. I contacted a card making company, and they said, "Yeah, we can create them for you. You just need to send us the pictures, and we can make them for you." And it's not very much. I think it probably a couple of pounds for the complete deck printed. Uh, the only thing I've got to do is to create the little handbook that goes with it. But now with AI, it's a piece of piss. Care Bear and Chief, is the thumbnail for this live a picture of a wedding in black and white? That's what I hate. YouTube just takes forever to fucking ask a question. I can donate my birthday coming up. I would be honoured to have them and would do some on my channel. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that big time. I appreciate that. I wouldn't want to charge you for them, per se. I just need to be. I just. Oh, thanks. I'm not. I'm pretty good at writing as well. I'm quite. It's crazy. Um, can you answer me this, though, please? This is quite important. The thumbnail for this live, is it a black and white picture of a wedding party of a wedding? This is quite pivotal. Is it wedding party? Oh, actually, I can find out myself. I can look on. I've got a funny feeling it didn't come through. Thank you, love. I hope it is. Typical. No, it's not anyway. It's not anyway. Right. I'm gonna stop this live. Go live on this phone because the picture's on that phone. That's a problem, isn't it? Fucking trip over. But I'm going to leave this live now. I'm going to come straight back. In fact, I'm going to set it up now. No, I'm not. I need to take a picture off of there. No, I don't. What do you reckon? It's just really important that you see this. You and Chief see this. So that you don't think I'm just blowing fucking smoke out my ass. Will you come back? I'll literally be 30 seconds. Maybe about a minute. I didn't even see what's the fucking point of having a thumbnail if the thumbnail's not on there when you make it. When it's on there. Christmas Eve, Rudolph went to won't you ride my sleigh tonight? Right, Rudolph, yeah. Oh, fucking hell, see, that was quick. Anything else is take forever. I'm going to shut this down, and then I'm going to start it again. So just look out for me. Chief, I expect to see you in the next 5 minutes. And you, Care Bear, alright?